Hi, it's me, Grammy Vicky again, and we're still working on reading with our grandchildren, continuing with my theory that children are born empty vessels, sponges, continuously filling their heads with knowledge, and I just wanted to respond to some people who have asked for tips, grandparents, aunts, uncles, older siblings, even parents who, for some reason or another, are not able to stay connected with their children. And I started out basically by just reading a couple of books to my grandchildren and mailed them the books, sent them from Amazon, and while I would read the book, they would follow along with me, and it was a good way for them to remember what Grammy looks like, sounds like, and through this actually get to know me better, my strange sense of humor, my memories of their parents as children. I really love to hear those stories. And it is something that they can all connect with. And just by grabbing the book that they'd like to read with me and have mom or dad find the file in their computer library, uh, they can play the YouTube. And just by doing that, we've broken down the barriers of the time limitations, like with Skype. If I'm in Florida and they're in California, um, we can't very well read bedtime stories together. If I'm still at work and they're going to bed, or whatever the time constraints are, they're not there anymore with recording something on YouTube. They can watch it whenever they like, and they have the book right there with them. Now I felt that it was also important to tell a family story of your own and show a picture of your child, um, the child who's now their mom, in an ornament, and I showed this one to them and said, "Guess who this is?" And of course they both said, "Oh, that's me, that's me." And so, "No, that's your mama," when she was about your age. And then tell them a story about decorating the tree, and while you show them ornaments and tell them what they meant to you and your family. Like this was when we decided to start making our own ornaments every year as the family got bigger. This year they made their own little stockings with their initials on the front. And then as they got older, we started collecting bells, and as part of their education, they went to Europe, Classroom Without Walls, and brought back, one of the girls brought back this bell from Ireland with the claddagh on it. And they love hearing those stories. And like I said, leave out a few details for Mama and Daddy to fill in. It's definitely stories across the miles, but they're your family stories, and those are the best ones of all. No offense to Dr. Seuss or Dickens or anyone else, but their stories pale in comparison to your family stories. I can give you some tips on telling your stories via YouTube, but what's better than making it all your own? Just let me know if you would like me to help you out with this, and I'd be happy to. Your own kids will be laughing or crying, remembering these things, and perhaps not recalling that at all. And that opens up a whole new dialogue with them. Through this storytelling and reading books, you have created a link, started a connection that will continue to grow and lead to other discussions, hopefully good ones, but if not, take those on too. Why not? this is your perspective, your memories, your life. Why not share it? As far as boundaries permit, but making sure that you put password protection on those files. So if the parents don't want their children to see them, then they don't necessarily have access to them. But my feeling on that is it's better to just hash it out and get rid of it. That's the best thing for yourself and for your kids, and for their kids. Another thing is to start journaling or scrapbooking. If you don't do that, make a family tree and include everyone, even the redheaded stepchildren. The best part is that there is no quiz or exam to take afterwards, just the journey that needs to be continued. And what better time than the holidays when everyone's a little nuts anyway. Make the holidays fun again. Don't sit around and be sad because you're not with your family. Be with your family. Make it a day when you're going to record. Go out and get your hair done and get dressed up and set your backdrop and just make fun out of it. And they'll see that and it'll make you feel better. I know I love doing it, and it makes me feel better just knowing that I'm making that connection with them. And the important thing is to remember that connecting or reconnecting doesn't work all on your own. And I know the grandkids will love it. And maybe all this technology that we're learning and having to deal with isn't such a waste of time after all. It's the wave of the future for us, and definitely for our children and their children. It's here to stay, so why don't we come along and give it a try? Grab a picture, an ornament, recall the details of decorating the tree one year, and sit in front of your webcam and tell your story. Your webcam won't bite, and you have the perfect captive audience. Those grandbabies that you love you so much as well, and let them connect with you and love you back even more. And that's what it's all about. That's what this whole thing has been all about. Alright. Good luck and take care. Grammy Vicky.